to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial over what I did when I was in St. Martin. Yes, so let's get started. So first I'm using the Monistat shaving gel, and this is a skin protectant. It really just goes on your body with areas that you sweat a lot. However, my face gets very oily, so I put this all over my face as a primer. I found this on a YouTube video and it's really worked for me, so this is my go-to primer that I use. And I absolutely love it. When I run out, I always buy more. So first I'm going to do my eyebrows. I'm using Bobbi Brown in the color Saddle. This is going to be an eyeshadow that I use. I feel like the pigment just comes out nice and it just looks good. So the brush that I'm using is going to be the Sephora brush, an eye brush. However, I don't remember what it's called and it's so old that the color ran out. Don't pay attention to that. It is not a hickey. So basically one time I was curling my hair and I was using a wand and it just burned my neck, and that happened back in October and it's still there. So yeah, not a hickey. Anyways, next I'm using the Anastasia, let me see, the Anastasia Pro Pencil Eyeshadow Primer and Color Corrector. One of my friends who's a makeup artist actually gave me this like tool to use, and I love it. It shapes my eyebrows and makes them look so much better without looking too bright. Next, I'm using this really super cheap eyeshadow brush to just blend it out and make it look all nice. Sometimes I use my fingers too. It all depends how I'm feeling, but yes. So yeah, just filling them in. So next I'm using the Huda Beauty powder. This is the baking powder in the color Kanafa. It's absolutely my favorite. And I don't know how to get the powder out. I normally just turn it upside down and smack it out. So if you know how to do that, let me know. The brush I'm using is going to be a Sephora brush. It's going to be the Pro Precision Powder brush in number 59. So as you can see, I'm just dusting this all over my face to help with the oiliness. And then I'm using the Lancome Skin Feels Good. This is their hydrating skin tint. It has SPF 23. Make sure you're always putting on sunscreen, whether it's in your makeup, your primer, or in your moisturizer, but always put on sunscreen. So yeah, I'm using a beauty blender to just put that on. Don't forget your neck, ladies. I really like this foundation. It's very lightweight, but it can be buildable, but I don't like to use a lot of makeup, so this is just right. So if you're looking for something that's lightweight and just works good, I would definitely recommend the Good Skin. So next I'm just filling my eyebrows again. Now we're going to use our LA Pro Girl Concealer in Fawn to highlight the areas on my face. So I put on my cheeks, Cupid's bow, and I put it also on my forehead because we're going to do a big beat today. And make sure you get your eyelids too, nose, everything. Now we're just blending all of that out. And definitely take your time. I find that when I rush this, my makeup will just look a mess at the end, so take your time when you're blending out. This is the most important step. Okay, so that's almost about done. See, it's looking very nice now. Nicely been blended, so loving that. Next, we're going to use, this is a MAC brush, and the number is 240S. I bought this brush a long time ago and never really used it, but now I use it to set my makeup and I absolutely love it. So I'm using my Huda Beauty powder just to set under my eyes. So as you can see, I just put it right up under and then I'm just going to dust it off. I used to bake and use a beauty blender and pack it on there and wait 2 minutes, but that is not necessary with this brush because it's high definition and it works very well when you're setting your makeup. So now I'm using Fix Plus. I'm just spraying that all over my face to blend everything and make my face look less powdery. Ooh, Corona. Anyways, next I'm using the MAC in Film Noir. This is actually a powder blush. And I also have the e.l.f. I'm using the e.l.f. brush. So this is like a very cheap contour brush that I have in my bag, so I'm just using it. But it gets the job done, so don't knock e.l.f. I'm just putting that all around my face. When you're using MAC, especially with this powder blush, it's so pigmented that you just want to use a little bit. So that's really why I use this cheap brush, because it's not going to pick up that much. I don't have to worry about looking very like a deep contour. I just want a light one, so the e.l.f. brush just does the trick for me. And we're going to spray again with the Fix Plus. And then I have the Scandinavia spray. I believe this is for oil control because y'all, my face gets oily for real, for real. Just fixing the hair. So now we are using the Lancome Dual Finish in the color 520 Suede in Warm. I absolutely love this powder. It's a foundation powder. I'm just using this to set my makeup. And I'm also using my Sephora Pro Precision Powder Brush. And just blending everything out. So yeah, it's starting to come together. I'm starting to feel myself clearly. So yeah, you just have to take your time with blending everything out, and the Fix Plus really helps. Excuse him, he wanna talk. Yes, so This is how it's looking like so far. Everything is coming together. So now we're gonna use the Hourglass bronzing powder. This is the Radiant Bronze Light. I just put that on my cheeks, cupid's bow, chin, all the areas that you want to have a nice natural glow. I don't like the astronomical look. I like to look like, ooh, does she have it? Does she not have it on? Is it natural? So Hourglass does the trick for me. And I'm using the same e.l.f. brush. And then once again, Fix Plus to melt everything together. And Scandinavia. Next, we're gonna use my eye pencil in the L'Oreal. I got it on my face, of course. So this is the voluminous eyeliner. It's just a cheap drugstore one, but I really like L'Oreal's products. They work good. So I'm just fixing that little mark I got on my face. And of course, the only way to get it off is with makeup. Now I'm just getting these baby hairs together. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. Alright, see you on the next video. Bye.